Have you ever thought that the food you reheat in your kitchen could turn into poison for your body? As we grow older, convenience often becomes a part of daily life. Many of us reheat leftovers, thinking it's harmless or even practical. But here's the truth. Some of the most common foods we put back into the microwave or onto the stove can transform in ways that silently harm us. Doctors have revealed that reheating certain foods can lead to toxic changes, raising risks of cancer, damaging memory, and weakening overall health. In this video, we are uncovering 5 unexpected foods that become dangerous when reheated. Each one seems innocent, but when cooked again, they can turn into a hidden threat, sitting right on your plate. These are not rare or exotic dishes, but everyday staples you may have eaten your whole life. What you will learn today could change how you handle food forever. Stay with me until the end, because the last item on this list is one that almost no one expects, yet it is one of the most dangerous when reheated. Knowing this information could protect not only your health, but also your independence and quality of life as you age. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Spinach. One of the most surprising foods that turns dangerous when reheated is spinach. On the surface, spinach is one of the healthiest vegetables you can eat, packed with vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that strengthen your body. But when spinach is cooked, cooled, and then heated again, it can undergo chemical changes that strip away its benefits and instead create something harmful. The nitrates naturally found in spinach can convert into nitrosamines, and these compounds have been linked to cancer and even problems with memory over time. What once started as a nourishing dish can become something your body struggles to process, leaving behind toxins you never meant to consume. The risk becomes even more concerning for older adults. As we age, our bodies do not break down harmful compounds as efficiently as they once did. This means reheated spinach can place an even greater burden on the liver and brain, increasing the likelihood of long-term damage. For someone in their 70s or 80s who is trying to preserve health and mental clarity, avoiding this mistake can make all the difference. Think about a familiar moment. A bowl of creamed spinach left from dinner the night before. You might place it in the microwave for a quick lunch, believing it's just as good as when it was fresh. But instead of fueling your body, that reheated dish could be silently setting you back, weakening the very health you are working so hard to maintain. The safer choice is simple: enjoy spinach, freshly cooked. But if you make more than you can eat in one sitting, avoid reheating it the next day. By doing so, you protect yourself from needless risk. It is not about giving up a food you enjoy, but about handling it wisely so it continues to support your body rather than harm it. Number 2. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are another food many people would never suspect could turn harmful when reheated. Freshly cooked mushrooms are light, nutritious, and filled with valuable antioxidants, but once cooked and left to cool, the delicate proteins in mushrooms begin to break down quickly. If they are reheated later, these broken down proteins can form toxins that the body struggles to process. Over time, these toxins can place extra stress on the liver and may even contribute to memory decline, leaving you more vulnerable than you might realize. This risk grows higher the older we become. Our digestive systems and organs lose some of their natural resilience, making it harder to handle harmful compounds. For seniors, something as simple as reheating a plate of mushrooms can trigger nausea, discomfort, or more serious consequences if done repeatedly. What appears to be a harmless side dish can quietly rob you of the energy and clarity you deserve to maintain in your later years. Picture this: you enjoy a hearty dinner of steak and mushrooms, but a portion is left over. The next day, you heat the leftovers, thinking it's a practical way to stretch your meal. Yet, instead of nourishing your body, you may be swallowing a cocktail of compounds that wear down your health from the inside. What feels like thriftiness in the moment could cost you far more in the long run. The solution is to eat mushrooms fresh after cooking or store them properly in the refrigerator and consume them cold. By making this small adjustment, you eliminate a hidden risk without giving up a food you enjoy. Protecting your health sometimes comes down to these simple, careful choices that guard your body and mind so you can continue enjoying life fully. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Potatoes. Potatoes are a comfort food in many American households, but they hold a hidden danger when reheated. When potatoes are cooked and then cooled, especially if left at room temperature, they can become a breeding ground for bacteria such as Clostridium botulinum. Reheating does not always destroy these toxins, and what you thought was a harmless plate of leftover mashed or roasted potatoes can actually place you at risk of serious illness. Beyond food poisoning, reheating potatoes can also trigger chemical changes that strain digestion and negatively affect brain health, including memory. For older adults, the danger is even greater. The body's natural defenses weaken with age, making it harder to fight off bacterial toxins. What might cause mild discomfort in younger years could lead to hospitalization later in life. Seniors who wish to maintain independence and stay out of hospitals should pay special attention to these kinds of overlooked food risks. It is not simply about stomach upset, it is about protecting your long-term health and quality of life. Imagine a scenario where you prepare baked potatoes for a family dinner and a few are left on the counter overnight. The next day, you warm them in the microwave, believing it is safe. But instead of nourishing your body, those potatoes may now carry harmful toxins that quietly damage your health. This is the kind of mistake that is easy to make but just as easy to avoid once you know the truth. The better choice is to refrigerate cooked potatoes immediately if you plan to eat them later, and avoid reheating them altogether. Eating them cold in a salad or discarding what you cannot finish is a far safer path. These small adjustments may seem inconvenient, but they can prevent silent harm and allow you to continue enjoying your meals with peace of mind. Number 4. Chicken. Chicken is one of the most common proteins on the dinner table, but when reheated, it can become unexpectedly harmful. The structure of chicken's protein changes once it is cooked and cooled. If you heat it again, those altered proteins can be difficult for the stomach to digest, causing stress to your digestive system. Even more concerning, these changes have been linked to an increased risk of developing harmful compounds that may contribute to cancer over time. What starts as a healthy source of lean protein can shift into something your body struggles to process. This risk is particularly troubling for older adults. A digestive system that has slowed with age is more sensitive to protein changes, making reheated chicken far harder on the stomach than it might be for someone younger. For seniors already working to protect their health and maintain their energy, avoiding this mistake can prevent unnecessary discomfort and long-term risks. Picture a familiar moment. You roasted chicken on Sunday, and by Tuesday, you are reheating leftovers for a quick lunch. It feels practical and efficient, but instead of fueling your body, you may be inviting hidden damage. Those seemingly harmless pieces of chicken can leave you feeling bloated, uneasy, or worse if consumed regularly. The smarter approach is to enjoy chicken freshly cooked, or eat the leftovers cold in a salad or sandwich. This way, you still benefit from the protein without the risks that come from reheating. It is not about giving up a food you enjoy, but about handling it wisely so it continues to support your health rather than weaken it. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, Please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Rice. Rice may seem like one of the safest foods to reheat, yet it can be one of the most dangerous. When rice is cooked and then cooled, spores of a bacteria called bacillus can survive the cooking process. If the rice is left out for too long and then reheated, those spores can multiply and release toxins that are not destroyed by heat. Eating reheated rice can lead to food poisoning, with symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. But beyond that, repeated exposure to these toxins can slowly wear down the body, increasing stress on the digestive system and even weakening memory and overall vitality. For seniors, the effects can be especially harsh. The body's defenses against toxins are not as strong as they once were, and what might have passed as a simple stomach upset years ago could now mean days of weakness or even a hospital visit. Something as ordinary as a bowl of leftover fried rice or a simple side dish can silently undermine health if reheated without caution. Imagine you prepare extra rice for dinner, planning to enjoy it again the next day. You reheat it, believing it's a smart way to save time and reduce waste. Yet instead of nourishing your body, that simple choice could quietly sap your strength and cloud your memory over time. What seems thrifty in the moment may cost more than you realize in the long run. The better path is to serve only what you need when it comes to rice. If there are leftovers, refrigerate them immediately and enjoy them cold in a salad or discard them rather than reheating. By taking this small precaution, you protect yourself from a hidden danger while still enjoying one of the world's most common foods. Your health and independence are worth far more than saving a bowl of rice. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to think about what we have uncovered together. 5 everyday foods: spinach, mushrooms, potatoes, chicken, and rice. Each of them so common in our kitchens, yet each holding risk when reheated that most people never realize. What stood out to you the most? Was it learning that a simple reheated potato could carry toxins, or was it the surprising truth about spinach and memory loss? These are not rare mistakes but habits many of us have carried for years, and recognizing them now can protect your health in ways you may never have imagined. This is not about fear but about awareness. By making small changes in how you handle food, you can safeguard your body, sharpen your memory, and preserve your independence. That is something every one of us values as we age. When you know better, you can do better, and that knowledge is one of the greatest tools you have for living fully. So I ask you to reflect: which of these lessons will you take with you into your daily life? Which food will you handle differently starting today? Your answer to that question could be the first step toward healthier, safer choices that keep you strong for the years ahead. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.